Published 0844 Est, 10 November 2017. Updated 1239 Est, 10 November 2017. A hero pilot has been praised after a Flybe aircraft dramatically crash-landed in Belfast without its front wheel. The airline's second landing gear failure in months. 52 passengers and 4 crew members were on board Flybe flight BE 331 to Inverness when it carried out an emergency landing with the front of the aircraft unsupported. It comes just months after a Flybe plane from Edinburgh was evacuated when its landing gear collapsed during touchdown at Amsterdam's Schiphol airport. Today the Bombardier Dash 8 Q400 was forced to circle at 3,800 feet after the pilot realized there was a problem with the nose gear just moments after the aircraft's 11:20 am takeoff from George Best Airport in Belfast. After an hour of trying to work out how to fix the problem mid-air, the captain declared an emergency and continued to circle in a bid to burn off fuel before attempting to land with just 2 of the plane's 3 wheels working. The Flybe aircraft carrying 52 passengers and 4 crew crash-landed in Belfast International Airport after its landing gear failed to deploy when the aircraft attempted to land. The aircraft circled Belfast for 2 hours before the captain elected to land with the nose gear up, leaving the aircraft sliding along the runway to be met by fire and rescue crews. The pilot attempted to keep the nose up for as long as possible before it hit the runway and skidded to a stop. It meant that the propeller aircraft's nose was left skidding along the runway as it came to a halt on the tarmac in Belfast. Hailing the actions of the crew, Brian Strutton, General Secretary of Pilots Union BALPA, said landing without a nose gear is a very difficult maneuver, but one pilots train extensively for. The pilots in this case appear to have done a sterling job of bringing the aircraft back under those circumstances. Flybe said one passenger was taken to hospital with a minor hand injury. No other casualties were reported, an airline spokeswoman said. The Air Accident Investigations Branch confirmed they were sending a team of experts to look into today's incident in an effort to determine what happened. The aircraft landed safely on the main runway at Belfast International Airport. Pictured, although it remains closed. The Flybe aircraft declared an emergency after the flight crew were alerted to a problem with the turboprop's nose gear. The airline told Mail Online Flybe can confirm that there has been an incident involving one of our Bombardier Q400 aircraft, Flight No BE 331, which landed with no nose gear in place. The aircraft departed from Belfast City at 11:07 local time bound for Inverness. The incident occurred at Belfast International Airport at approximately 13:30 local time. There are 52 passengers on board and 4 crew members. Our primary concern is for the welfare of the passengers and crew. All statements relating to this incident will be posted immediately on the Flybe website at www.flybe.com. Spectators photographed the aircraft as it approached Belfast International Airport, showing the missing nose gear. A spokesperson for Belfast International Airport said Flybe flight BE 331 routing Belfast City BHD to Inverness INV declared an emergency after takeoff from BHD, and subsequent intention to divert to Belfast International Airport BFS shortly after 1300, stating an undercarriage fault. The aircraft landed safely on the main runway 25 at BFS at 13:33, blocking the runway, at which stage the event was upgraded to an aircraft accident. No serious injuries have been reported. Full emergency response procedures have been activated at BFS. But the airport remains open and operational, utilizing the BFS crosswind runway. Emergency services gathered at the edge of the runway before the aircraft came in to land. The Bombardier took off from Belfast at 11:20 and spent 2 hours circling to burn off fuel. Bombardier Dash 8 Q400 declared an emergency after leaving Belfast this morning on a flight to Inverness. It comes just months after a February incident in which a Flybe plane from Edinburgh was evacuated after its landing gear collapsed during touchdown at Amsterdam's Schiphol airport. No passengers were hurt in that crash landing, and they were taken to the airport terminal following the incident before being offered support. A Flybe spokesman said at the time Flybe can confirm that there has been an incident involving one of our aircraft, Flight No BE 1284. The aircraft departed from Edinburgh at 2:10 p.m. local time bound for Amsterdam. The incident occurred at Amsterdam Schiphol Airport at approximately 4:59 p.m. local time, 3:59 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. We can confirm that there are no injuries and all passengers have been bused to the airport terminal. Our primary concern is for the welfare of the passengers and crew.